What up, Jeremy again. I want to give you 3 tips on how to get a design job in 2019. So from my experience, these are just some quick tips. There's plenty of other tips on getting a design job, but I'm just gonna share with you 3 ways on how to get a design job. Number 1 is an internship. For me personally, internships work because not only did I do one in my actual degree, which is really helpful. We got to go out and do a project for a real company. I learned heaps from that. And not only that, but I did one a couple after finishing college, and I got offered jobs. Not only that, it led to freelance jobs as well, which was super useful, super handy. So the thing is, internship, what happens, sometimes it's paid, sometimes it's unpaid. If you're living with your parents, it's okay if it's unpaid, just go for it. But if you're not, then try and get a paid one. But what you want to do, you want to give your best. You want to be, productive. You want to be humble. You want to be willing to learn and ask questions and do the best work you can while you're there. Because what usually happens is some companies, they hire interns, but they're also looking for, a junior position or a midweight position, or maybe they're not even looking for a position, but if you're really good, they might see an opportunity to keep you on for full-time or part-time. So always make sure you give your best when you go into an internship. Don't be lazy and slack off. I heard from my past creative directors that one guy came in for an internship and he was literally sleeping on his desk for half the day because he was probably bored or something. And I'm like, well, that's a bit weird. Why would you do that? That's not excellent. You want to be excellent. You want to be the best that you can be. So now an internship is going to increase your chances. And because you're already in the company doing the work and they like your personality, they most likely will keep you on. So never think, oh, I'm just here for a couple months or whatever. Think a positive mindset and think yeah, I might actually get a job from this, so I'm gonna give my all, and even communicate with the director, is there possible chances or opportunities, and that, and have that conversation with them. But definitely number 1 is an internship is gonna help you most likely get your foot in the door and help you get the design job. Number 2 is do something out of the ordinary and send a package. So pretty much it's like doing free work, but you're gonna target at a specific company or design agency. So I've heard stories of, some people, they redesigned a company's website or a startup and they sent it to them, then they end up getting hired. Other times I've heard creative directors say some people sent them a package in the mail. It was full nicely designed, and as they opened it up, a balloon came out and lifted it up, and it was their CV or whatever came out, and illustrations on paper and all this cool stuff they made popped out as it all came out and as they opened it, and it was something out of the ordinary. It was crazy, it was wild, it was adventurous, it was different. Because a lot of people will just send in a resume, a cover letter, but that's kind of boring. They always get that. So when you take your time, go to the art store, make a little package, a box or whatever, design it, spend a bit of money and really make it really nice. And then when you send it to them, it's gonna stand out from the crowd. It's gonna stand out from everyone. But there's plenty of other ideas online that you can look up on what to send. And when you present your portfolio like that, with your resume or whatever, in that way, they'll love you for it, and they'll call you if you do a really good job. And it's gonna be very targeted. You know what I mean? And another key to that is that you want to show, if your portfolio is something different to not what the agency does, then you might send the package and it might not be worth it because they might not need that type of work. But you get what I'm trying to say. So that's the key. Send a package, do a free project and send it to them, to present your work, to present who you are in a different, wild way. And number 3 is design friendships. You need to build your network, and I've actually realized that you can actually get jobs from your design friends, not just from your family and random clients that you attract or that you meet, but from your design network. You need to start building relationships with other designers, even if it's globally or locally, doesn't matter. Show that you care, show that you value relationships, because you can most of the time get design projects and clients from those relationships. Because what happens, sometimes they might get a small budget project come along and they can't do it, so they might send it to you. Or maybe your designer friend has too much work and they can't do it, so they might send it off to you, and all those situations. Or maybe they might have a friend and maybe you do package design specifically, and that client wants package design, and your friend's like, yeah, you're really good at that, so they'll send it to you. So you need to start building those relationships. Don't be self-centered. Don't just be absorbed in your own little world. Get out there, talk to people, contact people on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. locally. Go to events if you have to, local design meetups, talk to creative directors, talk to other design people in the industry, and just get to meet people, be relatable, be personable, and you most likely will get more jobs doing that way. So yeah, hopefully these 3 tips were helpful on how to increase your chance of getting a design job. There's plenty of other ways to do it, but these are just 3 that I've found actually work and actually things that I've seen experience from people. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Leave a comment below, hit that like button, and hit subscribe for more content every week. And let me know what type of videos you want to see below. If you have a certain question, maybe you guys want me to do logo critiques or something like that. That'll be totally fun. So let me know below, and hope you guys have an awesome weekend and enjoy the rest of your day.